Welcome to Mupdates, your monthly Medfield updates. I'm Audrey Ensor, and this is our November 2020 episode. First up, we have a ton of information regarding upcoming events in December, and then we've got a school committee update with Jess Reilly and MEMO Brooke. In December, Medfield TV is producing multiple events. First up, we have the virtual holiday stroll and the MEMO tree lighting on Friday, December 4th at 6 p.m. Tune into our HD channel at medfield.tv/watch or our public cable channel, Comcast 8 and Verizon 47. Our broadcast will include a live studio interview with Jean Mineo, president of the Cultural Alliance of Medfield, a behind-the-scenes look at local artists and their work, musical performances, and a live tree lighting at Baxter Park with MEMO. On Saturday, December 5th, we'll have the virtual Lowell Mason Holiday Concert at 7 p.m. This show will highlight a talented group of musicians who will ask you to support music and Lowell Mason with kind donations. You can watch this event on Medfield TV's public channel, Comcast 8 and Verizon 47, or our HD channel at medfield.tv/watch. Thursday, December 17th through Sunday, December 20th, Medfield TV and the Cultural Alliance of Medfield are putting on a drive-through winter lights display at Medfield State Hospital. The event will have its own radio broadcast with messages and music from the people of Medfield. There will be displays from local businesses and volunteers, and a whole lot of lights provided by Medfield TV. This event requires tickets, which you can purchase at medfield.tv/events. And finally, on December 23rd, we will air MTV Cribs Holiday Home Tours. This holiday home tour show is produced by two Medfield residents in collaboration with Medfield TV. The MTV Cribs Holiday Home Tour production will benefit Medfield nonprofits. Those participating will choose their favorite Medfield nonprofit, and viewers will be encouraged to donate to the organization chosen by their favorite holiday home. If you'd like to show off your home this holiday season, please send inquiries to mholidayhouse@gmail.com. Next up, we have Jess Reilly and MEMO Brooke giving an update from the school committee.
Hi, I'm Jessica Reilly, and I am the chair of the Medfield School Committee. And I've been on for 3.5 years now.
So my name is MEMO Brooke, and I am also on the school committee, and I am the former chair, and I have been serving now 7 years.
So our main topic right now, obviously, is how we are delivering education in this insane year, that nobody ever expected, nobody wanted. We're muddling through, all of us as a community, but nothing is perfect, but we're working really hard. One of the things that comes with changing your learning model entirely is also budget challenges within a pandemic in which there's been very little kind of direction around how you will procure supplies, centralized supply chains, the need to increase the level of staff that we have, not only just in terms of our custodians, but also we hired many learning aides, teachers' aides, and we've had to hire additional staff. We've also opened up an entire remote academy, for kids whose families are concerned enough about the disease or may have vulnerabilities within their own families that it wouldn't make it possible for them even participate in the hybrid program. So those things are enormous expenses that most of the funding for it, both at the state and federal level, runs out on December 30th. So we've started conversations with the warrant committee and the town and the selectmen about how we can manage to keep kids in school as much as possible, as safely as possible, knowing that we're going to have a really significant budget overrun at this point, because when your funding ends on December 30th, but your school year goes through June, there's a good 6-month chunk there that is unfunded. So I think those discussions are going well. We're trying very hard to be as transparent as possible about where those expenses are coming from and how we can pay them. It looks like the warrant committee will consider an article that we will work with them on at the annual town meeting in May. Hopefully we will be able to have that in its real time. We will go back and evaluate the expenses and the overtures for fiscal year 21, and they will then designate an amount of money to help us kind of add on to our budget so that we're able to cover.
These are really tough times for these families, you know? And I work with 8th, 9th, and 10th graders. And just last night I said, so how's it going? You know, and they're just saying, it's so stressful. And I said, tell me what is stressful. And, you know, it's the remote learning, it's trying to keep up assignments, you know, finish one, and then they discover they had another one, you know, so it's hard for the kids, it's hard for the families. You know, we're trying to follow science, follow the studies, be mindful, be cognizant of our decisions, and but we really want these kids to be back in school because it's hard. It is, and we can't emphasize that enough. No. And I know, you know, you've got people who want all in now, and you've got folks that are saying, let's take it slowly, especially during these winter months. So we're trying to keep all of that in mind, but we're feeling all the angst that families are feeling.
There are two fantastic resources for parents as well as for kids in Medfield. And the first one is Medfield Outreach. Medfield Outreach is run by two very capable LICSW licensed independent clinical social workers. Kathy McDonald and Chelsea Goldstein both have many years of experience. And sometimes you can simply call, or they're even offering mental health Zoom drop-in hours right now, where you can, just in the time that you would discuss something with somebody who really is an expert at problem solving, at simple shifts, feel so much better and feel like you're able to kind of move on with your day or your week or the place that you're stuck. And they can also help you bridge to the time where the second resource can help you, which is Interface. Interface is a referral system that's paid for by the town of Medfield. It is available to any Medfield resident. Interface works with your insurance and with you to find clinicians who will work specifically for you, and then literally holds your hand through the entire process. Make sure that you get to someone. If you don't like that person, if you don't click, who's the next person on the list? We'll reach out to them and talk to them about kind of what your clinical need is. Both Medfield Outreach and Interface are both really great resources for you and for your kids.
And for the whole community,
and
right?
For the whole
community,
community,
I think
absolutely.
both those resources are a gift to the town.
Absolutely.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Sure. So I'd also like to mention the Dale Street School Project, which many of you folks know that the Select Board has approved the recommendation made by the School Building Committee to have the new Dale Street 4-5 school built over at the Wheelock site. You know, there's a lot to still delve deeper with the Dale Street School, and I urge folks to tune in to our meetings. Also, they're on the Medfield TV website, and also on the medfield.net website. If you click Explore and Dale Street Project, there's a lot of information on that as well, and also going to have a questionnaire for the Wheelock neighborhood. So the traffic engineer has given us questions to ask those residents. So that questionnaire will be coming out shortly, and then we're going to have another public forum in January to go over the results, also to invite the police, the chief of police, and the DPW, again, inviting stakeholders to really address the questions at hand.
If you'd like to contact or kind of get in communication with the school committee, or really see what we're doing on kind of a weekly basis, our next school committee meeting itself, we have two in December. One is on December 3rd at 7 p.m. and the next one then would be on December 17th at 7 p.m. as well.
And just one other thing to
Yes,
add,
please.
to access like our Zoom meetings or
Right.
any agendas, is to go to town.medfield.net and click on agenda, and then you've got all the town organizations, committees, and that's a quick way, because sometimes people will say, where's that agenda? Where's that link? It is hard to navigate. So if you know to go to the town website, click agendas, and you've got it all there. And please join us.
If you ever need to reach the school committee itself, if you have feedback, positive, happy to hear positive, as well as concerns and challenges, you can email us at the scchair@email.medfield.net. And I automatically, as chair or as any chair does, forward any of that to all of the school committee members as well, so that they know what the public feedback is. And then one of us almost always tries to answer that. I try to at the very least, acknowledge it or send you where the person who can answer will. And I think we all spend a lot of time on email answering people's questions. And we're happy to hear from you.
The full interview is available on our watch page, medfield.tv/watch, or on our YouTube channel, Medfield TV. You can also listen to this and other interviews and meetings on the Medfield TV podcast at medfield.tv/listen or on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. Next up, we have a promotion for this year's Angel Run.
Hi, this is Stephen Green, co-chair for the Medfield Angel Run and race director.
And I'm Kim Crow, the other co-chair.
We're here to encourage you to sign up for the 2020 Medfield Angel Run. This will be our 15th year running it. We're going to do it virtually this year, and you can register on the Medfield Foundation website. You'll be receiving a virtual bib and a form where you can upload your results so you can still compete against all your friends, family, and neighbors. You can run any 5K at any time, but of course we'll have the usual course all decorated, beginning at the high school and ending at the middle school, starting on Thanksgiving, November 26th, through our traditional race date, which is Sunday, December 6th. This Angel Run is a fundraiser for the Medfield Foundation. It's one of their most important fundraisers of the year. So we really encourage everybody to register or donate and have a great time participating in this year's virtual Angel Run.
As Steve mentioned, we're still going to decorate the normal route, which starts at the high school and ends at the middle school. And while it's a stripped down version, we're still trying to bring all the same cheer and excitement to the race route. We're inviting all the neighbors along the route to decorate their yards as normal. And if you see someone running by, just cheer them on. Runners are encouraged, but it's not a requirement to dress up when they run. And before the race, even post a picture of themselves all ready to go on social media. While we can't have the music acts along the route this year, those groups are still pre-recording some performances, and we will be uploading those to social media during the race window. So at any point between Thanksgiving and December 6th, be sure to check back on social media frequently for those wonderful performances by chorus groups and a cappella groups. So go out there and run and enjoy the route, and thanks for participating.
Thanks everybody. Please don't forget to register for the 2020 Angel Run on the Medfield Foundation website. Have a great holiday season.
To stay up to date with all things Medfield, be sure to like Medfield TV on Facebook and follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Medfield TV. Watch full episodes of all of our shows on our website, medfield.tv/watch, or on our YouTube page, Medfield TV. Listen to meetings, interviews, and our original podcasts at medfield.tv/listen, as well as on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. Lastly, don't forget to tune into our cable stations, channels 8, 12, and 22 on Comcast, and channels 36, 45, and 47 on Verizon. That's it for the November 2020 episode. See you next month for another episode of Mupdates, your monthly Medfield updates.